Joy of Creation story mode has to be one of, if not the most popular Five Nights at Freddy's fan game of all time. And I feel that part of the success of this game was its original story idea, its great narrative, innovative gameplay, and of course, these super effective jump scares. So in this video, I will be ranking all the Joy of Creation story mode jump scares from worst to best. This will only be the jump scares from the story mode, so no reborn, sorry guys. Maybe in another video. Also, before we get started, just like the video for me please. Just hitting the like button, that's all I ask. Thank you so much, enjoy the video. Number 22, Creation. Okay, look, to be honest, this is the only jump scare in the game I don't like. To be honest, the design of this character is cool, but to be honest, it's one of the weaker designs in the game, and the suspense kind of gets ruined as he makes a lot of noise when he enters, and he just kind of slowly walks up to you and kills you. So in my mind, this is the only bad jump scare in the game. Number 21, Bonnie in the Office. Like every jump scare in this game, besides the last one, this jump scare is really good. However, with this jump scare taking place on a computer screen rather than in your face, there isn't much to work with, but it can definitely scare the crap out of you if you're not careful. Also, now that I think about it, I think this inspired Bonnie's mechanic in Ultimate Custom Night. Number 20, Golden Freddy in the Attic. Now, as I saw from my every Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare video, a lot of people didn't understand why I ranked the still image Golden Freddy jump scare at the bottom and at the top. I made a video where I explained why one worked and the other didn't, but it all has to do with setup. This game, in my opinion, doesn't set up for the jump scare as well as some of the others. Don't get me wrong, this is still a great jump scare and it is startling, but compared to every other jump scare, it doesn't hit quite as hard. Number 19, Freddy in the Living Room. The living room, in my mind, is one of the least scary and easiest out of all the sections. You basically always know one of the characters is coming to kill you, and where they will be coming from. Out of the two characters that can come to your door, Freddy's jump scare is probably the weakest, and that has to do with the bright lighting. I don't know, something about it just isn't as good as the next one. Number 18, Foxy from the Living Room. Foxy is pretty much exactly the same as Freddy, but I find his jump scare to be a little bit better than Freddy, both because of the lighting and because I find Foxy in the Joy of Creation to be a tad scarier, especially in this level. Number 17, Chica from The Office. Being the only level where Chica technically kills you, the fact that her jump scare is so still is a bit of a bummer, because I personally think that Chica's design is one of the most effective out of all the Joy of Creation characters. It's not a terrible jump scare, but there's definitely better ones out there. Number 16, Foxy from The Office. Much the same as Chica, I find this jump scare to be a bit too skilled, and I think it could have worked, but you get too much time beforehand to process that you're about to die. Only reason Foxy's not Chica is because I find Foxy's mechanic in this level to be a bit more engaging and makes you more on your toes. Number 15, Chica from the Bedroom. Chica will simply stun you if you don't deal with her correctly. However, this jump scare is the first out of many incredible jump scares coming. Being stunned by Chica is always a fright and really makes the player hop on their toes to try and remember where they are at and pick up the pieces. Number 14, Foxy from the Bedroom. Foxy in the Bedroom is probably the character that gives you the most stress in that level. The main thing with Foxy is you basically have to become blind in order to get rid of him, which makes it that when you do get jump scared by him, it's all the more terrifying. Number 13, Freddy from the Bedroom. Freddy in this level is the first enemy you will ever face in the Joy of Creation, and as such for most players, this is the first jump scare that most players will experience, and boy does it land. It's not the most amazing imagery, but it does set the stage for what is to come in this game if you mess up. Number 12, Bonnie from the Bedroom. Out of all the bedroom characters, I would say that Bonnie is both the scariest and has the best jump scare. When playing this level, Bonnie jump scaring me was one of the most intense fear I have ever felt playing a level. Bonnie's aggression and scream is super unique to him, really helps sell this, and makes him one of the scariest Joy of Creation characters. Number 11, Chica from the Living Room. Chica in the Living Room is definitely one of the few that can catch you completely off guard, especially in the living room, when you are so focused on the TV and trying to make sure that you time Foxy and Freddy right. Being attacked by her in the living room is one of the most terrifying moments Chica can deliver in this game. Number 10, Bonnie in the Living Room. Here it is, probably the most iconic jump scare in the Joy of Creation, the Bonnie Punch jump scare. I will say, in terms of the context of this level, this jump scare, like Bonnie's in the Bedroom, is super effective and makes use of Bonnie's aggression in a really creative way. You really feel the power of the animatronics with this one. Number 9, Endo Freddy from the Basement. Now, I want to start by saying that I think the Endos in this game are some of the most terrifying models, and they are all amazingly terrifying jump scares. Freddy's Endo, also known as Angel, is literally a weeping angel, and if you don't look at him, he will come for you. The reason this jump scare is so low is I think that Endo Freddy has the weakest design, and I feel like getting jump scared by him isn't that scary compared to the others. Number 8, Endo Freddy, the Attic. The attic for me is one of the most intense sections of the game, and all the jump scares from the enders are super awesome and all lands pretty well. Pretty much they all have the same quality, it's just a matter of the design of the characters. So to save time, I'll make the next 3 super quick. Number 7, Endo Chica, Attic. Great jump scare, looks better than Freddy. Number 6, Endo Foxy, Attic. Looks better than Chica. Number 5, Endo Bonnie, Attic. Looks better than Foxy, yeah, not much to say. Number 4, Freddy from The Office. The Five Nights at Freddy's 1 Office Freddy jump scare is one of the most iconic and fear-inducing moments in all of Five Nights at Freddy's, and the joy of creation took that and turned it up to 1,000. Everything about this jump scare is amazing. The creepy music box, the lighting, Freddy's design, and the payoff. It all comes together so flawlessly, and it is absolutely incredible. Number 3, Endo Foxy from the basement. The Foxy level in the basement is one of the most testing moments in all of the joy of creation. While the mechanics of this level are super simple, just the simple fact that you could turn around is so enticing, and when you look back and initially see nothing, you are left floored and confused until you hear the thumping footsteps of the Endo Foxy, and the frames that you are left with after he catches you are bone-chilling. Number 2, Endo Chica, Basement. Endo Chica is not only absolutely terrifying, but all has the most potential to once again completely catch you off guard. Trying to navigate her level, while if you get just a bit too close, she kills you, creates such amazing tension, and everything about this jump scare just screams terror. Number 1, Endo Bonnie from the basement. Oh my god, where do we even begin with this one? This jump scare has to be so unbelievably effective in almost every single way. For starters, the setup of this jump scare. It keeps you on your toes and holds the suspense the entire time. From where your eyes appear on the wall, to the creepy ambience, to hearing the stomping getting closer and closer before you are met with Endo Bonnie's terrifying jump scare of its haunting sound, before revealing the most disturbing image in the entire game, all the Endo staring at you, lifeless, while you burn in the furnace. It all comes together to create a haunting and terrifying experience that makes this easily the best jump scare in the entire Joy of Creation story mode. So there we have it. I have another video coming out this game very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.